Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations unto all the Akim, you brothers preaching this word in truth and in sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the hopeful elect, you sincere believers scattered wherever you may be. So as you see by the title, it's a response to the elder Ayash's video he had posted up. We all have something to offer to the body. All right, we all have something to offer to the body. Offer the body. Man, I was moved through the spirit, meditating on some of the points he was hitting on. Because sometimes, man, me myself being one of them brothers that sometimes struggle with over self-examination, while we have to rebuke that spirit when it comes upon you to essentially just be grateful for what you are bringing to the table. All right, not so much as what you're not or you think you're not, because every brother has his different office, and sometimes being in this flesh, growing up in Babylon, you're quick to what's the word I'm looking for? Compare yourself to an individual when you shouldn't be doing that, man. Hey, be grateful. Speaking first and foremost to myself, let us be grateful for the gifts, for this faith that the Lord have blessed us with. All right, and let us continue to add upon it, man, and bring it to the table when it's necessary. All right, daily, because you are a vital piece to the body. All right, so I had a few precepts here, and actually I want to start with one here through the Spirit. So the treasure hid. And we also have to pray, to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for, the revelation on what our office is, what our talents truly are, and hone in it. Zone in, focus on it, and perfect your craft, perfect our craft, and stay in our lane. Because one brother may be good, big into the history. Another brother may be heavy into the prophecies. Another brother may be a great speaker, reader, And that's just giving examples in the ministry. And the elder had also brought out, the different talents brothers may have just carnally, but also still benefits the body in some type of fashion. Whether a brother be good with the money, knowing how to budget, or the Lord had blessed him with a good amount of pockets, and now he could be charitable to the Akim, tithe. Or a brother may be techie. A brother may be athletic, that could give you certain pointers and shit, how to care for your body. Brother may be a cook, Brother can help you on some recipes, what to do, what not to do, how to season. The list goes on. It all benefits the body of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But real quick, this is Sirach 20:3. It says, wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both? Right? It's like having a big ass treasure chest full of gold. But here it is, you have it. And you say, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to keep this all to myself and just pack it up, and I'm going to leave it right here in this corner. And then boom. And then now, what is it doing? You're not doing anything with that gold. All right, if it's hidden, it's hoarded up. What profit is in them both? There's no profit in it. Because it's not going anywhere. It's not moving. You didn't distribute it out. I'll just read on. It says, better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his own wisdom. It says, necessary patience, which Patience going into the suffering. Necessary patience in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. Yeah, we're way better off serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai than us in our, you know what I'm saying, in our past life, in our old life, serving the devil, you know, going after the flesh, just catering to the world, you know, because it's about patience in this thing, because we're bound to suffer. You know, and let us take it cheerfully. But not to go off topic, let me start here to 1 Corinthians 12:4. All right, it says, now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. It says, and there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. Right? We all serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And we all have the Ruach HaKodesh, all right, through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, through that gift. You know, it was a gift. Right? It says, and there are diversities of operations, but it's the same power which worketh all in all. I'll read it in the NLT. It says, God works in different ways, but it is the same God who does the work in all of us. Back in the KJV, but the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal. All right, 1 Corinthians 12:7. A spiritual gift is given to each of us so we can help each other. Right, and that's one of the great commandments, man, that we love our neighbor as we would love ourselves. You know, so that spiritual gift is meant to benefit everybody. Everybody eats. You know, what good is if you have all this wealth? You know, just speaking broadly, you accumulated all this wealth in your life, but you have nobody to share it with. You'd be lonely, man. All right, think about the celebrities that got million buku bucks, but they really don't have no true friends, because they just, you know, speaking in the carnal, because they use them for the benefits. But for us, while we're rich in spirit and not so much in wealth, but brothers do have, you know what I'm saying, certain circumstances, but we got true love amongst ourselves. The world don't have that. You know, that's why we cherish the brotherhood that we have. It says, 1 Corinthians 12:8, it says, for to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit. Right. Again, brothers may be good pulling precepts. You know, they're the precept walker. They got a precept for everything, every situation. Another brother may know how to move well in the world, you know, how to articulate himself. Another brother has immense amount of faith, you know, and lifts up brothers in that sense, motivators, right? Another brother may have the talent, the gift of putting together oils or different herbs, tinctures, things of that sort, or prayers, you know, prayers in the Hebrew. All these different spiritual gifts that was given by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to benefit who? The body. It says, 1 Corinthians 12:10, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another diverse kinds of tongues. Right? You have brothers that in the Chicago camp, they have a whole you know, different groups within the big Chicago camp as a whole, GMS, but they branch off, you know what I'm saying? They branch off and they have their different camps set up, and you got the Spanish-speaking Akim that going heavy in the spirit, speaking fluent Spanish, to give our people the warning, to give, you know what I'm saying, the gospel to the Northern Kingdom Spanish-speaking Jake out there, you know. It says, to another the interpretation of tongues, It says, but all these worketh that one and the self same Spirit, dividing to every man severally, or severely, I think it's severally as he will. For as the body is one, and hath many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Hamashiach. And that too, I had brought up the other day. I was thinking, something had caught my eye. I don't know if it was on, it's probably on TikTok or Instagram Reel. I had seen something. It might have, you know what I think it was? Somebody had shared it in the group. I think we were in it on Instagram. Basically, this chick, she had no hand on one side, and that got me to meditate. It was some folly, but that got me to meditate. Like, damn, like imagine living life with that, just one hand, That's how crucial that little member may be. Think, cut off your tongue, you can't speak. Or you cut off or you fuck up your thumbs. That's crucial. Think how big it would affect life like that. Your lip, pinky toe, whatever the case may be. Your eyelashes, because it keeps debris out the eye. Things like that. Your eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? Deters sweat away from getting within your eye. Different things like that is one body. And that's how you know there's a Lord. how deep, intricate the makeup of the body is, how we're constructed. But to think, man, it all works in unison. How they say in the world, it works for the greater good. But think, man, it's a well-oiled machine. That's how this body is. Again, so you don't gotta beat yourself up on thinking too lowly of yourself, man. Be grateful for what the Lord have given unto you, and dish it out accordingly, man. Let me grab that real quick. Good gift, because it's also in humbling as well. We can't be too we're supposed to have some sort of pride and dignity about ourselves, have some, pride about yourself, but not being prideful. James 1:17 says, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. All right, so it all comes from on high. So, and not of us, lest any man should boast. Right? So let me go to here, 1 Peter 4:10. Actually, I want to start at 7. 1 Peter 4:7, back in the KJV, it says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober, and watch unto prayer. And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. All right, that pure love, all right, that we have. That's why, like the scriptures say, if any man say that he loved the Most High, but loveth not his brother, who he sees right in front of him, he is a liar. Loosely quoting. 1 Peter 4:9 now, it says, use hospitality one to another without grudging. Okay, and it's a battle. This thing that we're in is a good fight. Because what do they teach you in the world? The opposite. We are in the flesh, period. You have that Esau, again, because Esau pushes it. That's how he is. He's greedy, or he wants everything to himself. But we being the upper echelon, the chosen nation by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, or to conduct ourselves, as princes of the power. So use hospitality one to another without grudging. Right? Cheerfully, like it says in the NLT, it says, cheerfully share your home with those who need a meal or a place to stay. And just like a good example, the elders that may lend out their homes for, or brothers that may lend out their homes for different events or studies, whatever the case may be. That's how we're to be, man. You know, just giving everything up, whatever, you know, like the elder Matazal in our camp and the Gary camp. Great head, great example. Man, he would, you know, whatever is in his home, he tells us, you know what I'm saying, brother, this is yours. Whatever you want, he gives it up. You know, like that. No questions asked. Here, you got it. You know, beautiful. It's true love. And like I said, charity shall cover the multitude of sins. 1 Peter now 4:10, it says, as every man have received a gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of the Most High. And that's basically it there. I'll read this in the NLT. It says, 1 Peter 4:10, the Most High has given each of you a gift from his great variety of spiritual gifts. Use them well to serve one another. I'll continue. I'll read one more. It says in the NLT, 1 Peter 4:11, do you have the gift of speaking? And then speak as though the Most High himself were speaking through you. Do you have the gift of helping others? Do it with all the strength and energy that the Most High supplies. Then everything you do will bring glory to the Most High through Yahawashi HaMashiach. All glory and power to him forever and ever. Amen. Right. Because again, it's not of ourselves that we're doing any of this. All right. Let me get this one here. Colossians 3:15. It says, and let the peace of the Most High rule in your hearts, or our minds, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. It says, let the word, and that's the point too, being thankful, grateful for what you have, not with what you don't have. You know, be content, be grateful for what you do have. You know, carnally speaking and spiritually speaking. All right. And ask the Most High for what you lack, or what you need help with. You know, ask Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because he's not slack to give it to you. Colossians 3:16, let the word of Hamashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahawashi, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by him. Khan. And that's another thing too. Like it says, teach and counsel each other with all the wisdom he gives. All right, and that goes as well with rebuke. A rebuke is a work of love. You showing that brother love by putting him back on the right path. You know, some brothers are good at that. You know, rebuking. You know, in those different offices, man, as an officer, as a, you know, bishop, whatever the case may be. You know, those with rank, cracking down on the younger Akim, making sure we're on point. You know, and we're thankful for them. You know, or as we should be. All right. And then just to end this off real quick, Sirach 30:21, because again, going back to the point we're getting at earlier, you know, just being grateful for what you have, because again, you could sometimes over-evaluate yourself, and now Satan's trying to hinder you, playing on your mental, giving you self-doubt, you know, telling you you're not a man of the Lord, you're not doing this or that, you could do this better, telling you the brothers is looking at you off because blah, blah, blah. You know, it's all the enemy, man. You know, and sometimes it's ourselves. We're our biggest critic. This is Sirach 30:21. Give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel. All right. Because, real quick, because why, man? Be blessed, or consider yourself blessed with the knowledge you do have. Because, like the scriptures say, every man was given a portion of faith. You were dished out your talents. Now the Lord wants us to flip it. All right, because then that could lead to you not wanting to do the work. You're drowning yourself in self-pity or self-doubt, whatever the case may be. Now you're slack to, you know what I'm saying, put in the work of the Lord. Now you're not going to camp or whatever the case may be. Now you're not wanting to help a brother because you're thinking he's looking at you the wrong way. Or you're thinking like, oh, what is this going to, you know? Sirach 19:24 says, he that hath small understanding and feareth the Most High is better than one that hath much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. And that's another thing too. Sometimes, hey, sit back and look how far he's gotten you already. And the steps you've taken since then, the progression you've taken since then. Chop it up with a brother, you know, because a brother will see the difference in you before you see the difference in you sometimes. If I worded that correctly. All right. But that was basically it, man. Just a little land back off the El Dayash in the Indianapolis branch. Beautiful, beautiful video. And Lord's will, I could throw it in the description box. With that, Lord willing, this was edifying and exhorting unto you. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Wadash. Double honors again unto the apostles and the elders. Shalom, Wa, Kwam Yasharala, Wa, Ababa Ball.